What do you mean?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
What's in
alright.
the past is in the past. We're
Well,
good.
I don't get it.
Don't worry. We're fine.
Okay. Anyway, we're live now.
We're
Hello.
friends.
Well, huh?
Hello. Aren't we?
Yes, I
Aren't we
would hope
live?
so. We can say
Has
if
Yeah,
we
the
want.
live
right?
happened?
Live has happened, yes.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, live.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Mom. Oh, wait, Mom doesn't watch these.
Hi, OnlyFans. What?
They
No.
speak English. So, last time in Fantasyland, you guys finished exploring the what was left in the mines Anders' quarters, gathering treasure, some money, discovering Anders had been making foul rituals, making candy out of children's souls,
Yes.
and anyone who would hold one of these candies would basically have the weight of a wailing soul in their shoulders. But yeah, after retrieving all the captives in mine, you guys used a bomb to cause some havoc at the entrance of the mine, leaving everyone who you killed under the rubble. So it would appear that they failed an escape. Should the news spread about the mine collapsing? Um, Quiver learned through a quick flower exchange that the name of the little kid that actually left a clue for you guys to go to the mine. And yeah, after that was done, because Farag said so, well, asked for, send the kids to the orphanage here in Silver, and you guys came here. Um, After a rather bad night for Amelie,
Mm-hmm.
with nightmares of different kinds, all related to Ander. You guys had what we call a lore dump.
It sure was.
Get the music going. Learning a lot about what led to Emily end up with the Black Feathers,
Mm-hmm.
what happened with her parents, what happened with Sereth and his many things in life, and why is he like he is now. Also, you learn that Hope, the friend orange tiefling, turns out to be Alabaster Sereth, the son of the Count, and he's involved in the plan to take him down. And yeah, after that, Emily went into assimilation mode as the rest of the group went to try to purify some candies. So you guys went to the church as a pair of twin clerics. Took one of the candies and said, "Drop it in the holy water fountain. It's gonna be fine." And they were terrified and shocked
Yep.
that it did not work. So yeah, they had to cast remove curse through a scroll because they don't have remove curse ready every day. They probably have revivify or something. And at the request of bring them tomorrow, since the party seems to mistrust leaving items on anyone else's care, the group was given a small box with some blessings, probably made of lead, so to prevent both tracking and the effects of the candy affecting whoever's holding the box. And at the word of come back tomorrow, we will be ready to purify this. That's where this session ended.
Cool.
So, as the village of Silver prepares for the King's Showcase on the next day, what do you guys do? It's still early in the morning.
That's a good question. I mean, I don't think there's much that I want to do.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh,
It's
oh,
clever
thank
since
you.
it's
Those
an indie
those
game.
flower pollens, those flower pollens must have really gotten into my nose.
Oh,
right?
yes.
We could always spend a day studying, right? Our tools and what else. If you don't have anything you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's always an option.
So- Yeah, sure.
Or do we want to find out more about Emily's parents or stuff? I don't know. We could ask around.
Mm,
What
about
about
count or
this
stuff.
over here? Is this magical in any nature?
what's that? Oh.
Oh wow, what a very curious object.
Is that actually there in
Oh
game,
my
or is that just,
God.
I wanted to
Completely
know
out
about
of
that.
place.
As you
isn't it?
guys walk around a bit, hold on. Let me. You can see up upstairs.
Ooh, and upstairs. Look at that.
Standing here, there is a curtain, white curtain. You can see a little library with a chessboard,
Nice.
and as the priest see you walk around. Oh, please excuse us. We just received a new implement for the reading room, so we had to take that out for a second.
Yeah,
was
no worries.
expecting more, but that's fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I was about to spin up a story that is like a punishment couch or something. But it's fine.
Then we all
They
leave
look
it
at each
there.
other and chuckle for a second.
Oh, God.
Well, since there's a
Well-
reading room,
Thank you for the purification. We'll be back tomorrow to get rid of the other coins.
We will be able to purify those candies after the King's Showcase.
Thank you.
We need to keep the magic at the ready should anything happen. You know how gatherings work. As of
Yes,
late.
of course. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
So the twin priests go back to their business.
Laren being the nerd that he is, he's kind of curious about the, reading library room, etc. As the team just leaves.
Oh, when we like 2 more people at some point? I almost forgot. Since apparently one of them is not our friend.
The
Shut up.
the library
Jeez.
has it's small compared with the ones you are familiar with. There is many books. There is some scrolls being written. You gather that they were in the process of creating a new magic scroll for something, although it's clearly in process.
Okay. Is there anything that catches my eye on just something I haven't seen before, or based on a title of a book or something?
Give me an
Investigation.
investigation check.
Sure.
Holy crap!
Wow.
There is a book in the corner that calls your eye. It's not a spine you have ever seen before. It has some weird designs and 3 letters that, although you remember something similar, this one is different. The spine has the letters A, G, and G. And the text that says "Advanced Goblins and Goblets."
Oh.
Advanced what? Sorry.
Goblins and Goblets. It's weird.
Oh.
You
It's
have heard of
advanced
some
G-
game played by youngins called Goblins and Goblets, but Advanced Goblins and
It-
Goblets? That's new.
Is it G and G?
Yeah, G.
G and G.
D&D. I guess while they're doing their thing, I would like to, I guess, find out why it's advanced. Sit down and read it.
All right, I shall come back to you after I see what the rest is doing.
Gotcha.
Speaking of the rest, Otis and Quiver. As you guys come out, there's more movement in the plaza. People are setting up for the next day. Stands are being placed. Pretty common sight on the final weekend of the month and the first weekend of the month.
Do we see some food stores or something? We can grab something to eat.
They are being set up, although
Not
the
ready yet.
event is tomorrow night, so
Yeah, makes sense.
there's gonna be a bit of wait for the food to actually be there.
What kind of stands are being put up?
Hard to tell. It's still just a table and a small tent.
Well, what do you think, Oda? Should we check out the city a bit more, or maybe we should help the people here?
Honestly, I would like to take a rest. I'm quite exhausted after the last encounter still. Even though,
Understandable.
yeah, I think I'll head back to the bank breakers and keep an eye on the candies until tomorrow.
Handbreakers is over here.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can lend a hand to the people of the city and see if we can make an impact.
That's very kind of you.
Good guy, Quiver.
Hola.
Give me a charisma check
All right.
with advantage because you're coming to help.
Charisma. Just charisma.
Yeah, just charisma. Are you the guy with a beard that smiles and it's nice, or the guy with a beard that smiles and looks creepy? And you look nice. People look at you, welcome you. Friend, you come to help? Get over here. We got stuff
Oh
to
yes,
move.
yes. I certainly come to help. What can one do to help you guys?
And they direct you to, there's barrels, there is things to be put in place, like barrels with water, etc. They basically need a hand.
All right.
So-
Alright, the man with how much
Sad.
strength? 10 strength?
Sadly, I cannot cast Mage Hand. I can
8
help as a
strength.
bear.
Oh, yeah.
If we need strength, I can give strength. That is not a problem at all.
Would
Hey,
people
with
be
that,
freaked
you are
out
something
by you
stronger.
transforming into a bear?
I don't know.
It's
would
gonna be
they? I don't
fine.
think so. Well, let's try. Just try with the non-bear.
Yeah, you can do it. You need average strength for these activities. They are not moving a big barrel that requires 5 people or something.
I would like to
This is a
help
modest village.
for I don't know, maybe until something else happens and comes up. But the most important part is I would like to take note of what it is that we're building up. What kind of food or anything.
You shall find the
cool.
chatter of the town once we get back to you.
All right.
Then Odis is getting back to the place of the fang breakers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head to my room. And if I don't encounter anyone, just relax a bit.
That's
and,
the question.
keep
Do
studying,
we
I guess.
encounter Emily and Hope is probably going to stay here for a bit, or maybe leave. It depends on what Emily does, I think.
Yes, Amelie's just still kind of collecting herself. I don't know. Maybe make some chatter with Hope, but other than that, probably not too much.
Oh, Hope would be extremely awkward and silent.
Yeah, no, that's fair, because Amelie would too.
Like you're sitting there looking down, thinking, "Holy crap! My father killed this woman's parents."
yeah.
So that's his mood right now.
Out of interest, though, as I'm observing him, do I get any, impression that he's, I don't know, withholding any information from us or anything like that? Particularly when he was talking about the big plan and everything.
It means a check.
I can do that.
You have exhaustion. You have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I do. You're right. Okay, I'll roll another one. Well, that's not very good. Cool, 7.
Cut in half. Yikes.
You are a bit too distracted. He
That's fair.
he seems like he wants to talk about something, but he's not talking for some reason. You're not sure why.
Okay, fair enough. Well, she won't pry.
All right. Anything you want to do over here, Odis? Before we jump
Actually-
back to Alarin?
After my near-death experience in my room, I would just like to concentrate, or rather meditate, and try to get in contact with my inner beast, the thing that I saw, because I felt like it's real and it's the thing that kind of exists within me.
Hmm.
So you want to communicate with your patron. That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
Give me... Give me a charisma check.
Charisma.
Yeah, that's your spellcasting ability for
Yeah,
both
yeah.
Warlock and Paladin.
Huh.
Holy
Whoa,
crap.
good rolls.
I shall get back to you after I go to the other two.
Oh,
Because
snap.
I need to cook something.
I also need to think what I am going to ask.
So feel free to think what you
Yeah.
think it's gonna happen. Alarin, you read through this book. As you open it, you see the first page is kind of weird. You gather this book is very very new, and it says Advanced Goblins and Goblets Playtest Edition.
All right.
This is a book that was very recently made, and seems that very few people around have a copy of this. Also, the author is In Page Smidge, which is a name
Uh-huh.
you recognize.
Yeah.
Seems that the Smidge brothers are also into the game production area. And yeah, you go through the pages, and you are slightly aware of the game Goblins and Goblets. It's a strategy game played in something that looks like a chessboard, and pieces have their properties. It's kind of weird, but entertaining. Like, you probably have seen at some point someone play, and it's like, I really would like to play. You know, the nerd nature, but never got a chance to try it. And this looks way more advanced, more involved. No set pieces. Everyone seems to be a goblin, and they have very specific abilities depending on their choices. It's weird, and probably your inner child wants to sit with friends and play this.
Okay. I'll have to come back to this later for sure.
But yeah, it does seem like a very sketchy book. Like, drawings are done in a way that you can tell, oh yeah, this is not an official release yet. Why do these two have one copy? Who knows?
That is
Only
interesting.
one way to find out, I guess.
Watch this book be gone by the next time we come here for some reason. That'd be so funny. Well, was there anything else that caught my eye?
The rest of the books, you have seen them all. This is a very well equipped library, but you have read a lot in your life.
That makes sense.
Alright, well, I guess that's it for me. I suppose I'd like to find whatever people are doing.
As
I
you go out,
doubt
you can see a quiver
River
that's
is sitting here, is he?
that's helping the people out as they are setting up this watch party for the next day.
Suppose
A quiver.
I would like to help Quiver.
Yes, sir.
You
hello
are
there.
in a small sort of skill challenge.
Really?
Oh, let's go.
So I'm going to ask you 3 checks. It can be your choice or the standard stuff. One of them would be strength, one thing would be dexterity, one thing would be either charisma or wisdom. But you can choose any ability or thing you have. How do you help set up this place?
Well, how would I use charisma to help? Oh, you guys are doing a very fine job. Yes, you are doing fantastic.
Motivation.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
motivation, that's the name.
Motivated people tend to work better.
Yeah.
That's why everyone doesn't want to go to work.
I guess I would probably try like hammering stuff together, building stuff like more the where you would use your fingers more than your raw strength.
So dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yes, and I would before touching a hammer, I would like to cast guidance on myself.
The people look at you with a, you know, as you use the verbal components of guidance, which is allow the arcane speech, and they look at you with a, oh, he's mage, and yeah, you cast the spell on yourself, and you get a D4 to whatever you're gonna roll.
Nice. Do you want me to do dex or is that okay? I guess it doesn't matter whether it's dex.
It doesn't
or
matter.
sleight.
I don't think you have anything in dex.
Yeah, so we go D20, D4, and dex. By the way, did the music stop for anybody else?
It's fine for me.
I still have it.
It's
Reset
still
it.
up for me.
too.
No, it's not going for me.
Oh, now it's gone.
Thank you.
Should be back.
Intense motivation.
Right. Yeah. Before alerting came over, you managed to start working out the mechanical side of moving stuff around. So making the burden easier, not only for you, for people around you. And with less resources, they get these stunts going the same they would without you. Well, not the same. No, sorry. The same they would without like half of the nails. So you have
Nice.
done a good job here
Let's go.
to get started. And you do get some chatter about what's happening. People are excited about the King Showcase tomorrow. They were promised that because the King is not around, there's gonna be a Silverblade now taking the place of the King. So it's a lot of chatter, speculation. Who's gonna be? The Silverblades are not normally public faces, other than Oakwither, the new Stellar. So that's the chatter you get.
Nice.
So you get 2 more checks for more information.
Awesome. Right now or
Yeah.
right?
After your
what do we
second
do?
check, a learning is gonna come out.
What do we do?
They
Survival
also help.
or what kind of check do you want me to do?
Your choice. I suggest not repeating the same check.
Wait, my choice? I
Yeah,
could do
it's a skill
medicine?
challenge.
Yeah, it's a skill challenge. If you want to convince a squirrel of helping with this, you may.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna perceive somehow.
Wow.
Wow. Not somehow.
How do you use your perception to help the situation?
I don't know.
You
I'm
should-
thoroughly confused.
Well, it's about being creative with your skills, and because you already rolled and you rolled stupid high, I'm gonna say that through your perception, you notice many people moving stuff in an unoptimal way. So you help everyone to straighten their backs, shift their weight properly, and also notice anything that may be about to break or in bad state. So you get, hey, that's broken. Be careful. Oh, watch out, Dad. So
You know what? Let's do it like this. First, I see the problem, and then I fix the problem with medicine. I don't fix the problem.
the people are grateful that you have found many problems that you clearly are not aware of how to solve them, but you have seen the problems. However, Alarin is also here, so he gets a check if you want to help in this setup,
It-
Alarin.
It's like when a person's coming up to you, like, hey, your back is not straight enough, and then he's trying to like crack your back, and then he just hurts you like hell because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That's exactly Quiver right now. He's like, oh yeah, don't worry, like, I got this, and then cracks some.
Yeah.
some
So Alarin, you get
Some
out
bones.
of your book reading into a scene of Quiver basically standing by the fountain, like pointing to everyone and saying, "Hey, watch out!" That like he's helping out with his setup here. So what do you do?
Looking at skill checks here. I mean, my int's pretty high. I'm just trying to think. Excuse me.
Sorry?
Well, I definitely don't want to throw in charisma for any reason, that's for sure. Wisdom. Nothing that's gonna help there. So, looking at the stuff that's like laying around, I assume they're just putting it all together. Does it seem organized by chance?
As organized as medieval simple people would do. Like they could be doing this way faster, probably. But yeah, people are just they don't really focus too much on that. They just work.
Well, like the only thing I could do, I guess, is my investigation check, perhaps to. Well, it's kind of hard because it's like
So
for
you're
investigation,
thinking,
I feel like I could use it to organize and make them be more productive in some way.
use
perhaps?
investigation to determine their patterns and what would be
Yeah,
the
to see
best
if
work
there's
pattern
a
to
better
be more
optimized way to
effective
help
and
them.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see it. Give me an investigation check.
All right, sure. This is the one time it goes super low for no reason. Do I want to reroll for that?
It's up
It's
to
skill check
you.
challenge. And the thing is, there's a good chance we sleep without combat. I will.
Yeah.
I will re-roll and see if I get something.
Before
better.
you
Okay.
do your luck,
Mhm.
might as well check if that's the case. Roll me these
Oh.
guys.
Oh.
Why did? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Sorry, I missed that. My fan's pretty.
Because he was like, before
these
we
guys.
Oh, no.
determine whether we go without
Oh,
combat.
Oh no!
I had
Don't
to
worry,
say
I-
something, didn't I?
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I have a 4.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
better. That's better.
Saved. Saved. Hopefully saved.
Oh, okay. That's a interesting.
That's a thing. We don't know, but yeah.
Hold up.
He could just be laughing maniacally to throw us off. It's fine.
Plus divided by 4.
I am certainly not worried right now.
Okay.
No, you're
No.
worried.
No worries here.
Okay.
I mean, we had a long rest, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what is gonna happen? It's not like we're like in a town and there's random civilians around.
Suddenly, a dragon attacks.
And dragons fly around.
As,
Yeah.
as you guys are focused, the black bell starts to ring and the dragon appears. I'm joking.
Oh,
Um,
Oh, the
man.
dragon appears and he's joking. Damn, what a stud.
What a guy, dude.
Now, as you guys are preparing, one lady falls over and breaks a leg,
Oh.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Oh
and
no.
and she seems sad because apparently her son was going to appear in the King's Showcase. However, the priest are brought over, and the quick cure wounds takes care of the issue. And they go back. She seems, by a miracle, cured. You
What
guys
if
know
I
exactly
told
what's
you I
going
did
on.
not see whatever you just picked up and dropped down?
The
The
priest.
two priests.
I do not see them at
Oh,
all.
interesting.
The-
Okay, well, they're
You
there.
don't see them.
They're invisible to me, and I have no indicator for them. Oh, now they're there. I see
Weird.
It's as easy as copy
Oh.
pasting anything that didn't load in your end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Invisible
came in.
people.
They healed the woman. She seems happy. She seems ready. Then tomorrow she will get to see her son in the King Showcase.
All
You
right.
can see a hint of concern in her eyes.
Hmm.
And from that last check, you get you
And
do
the-
organize the place very well.
All right.
And yeah, both of you get to listen a bit more on the chatter of the town. Meet some people. So, should you need a smith, you now know who the smith is and half of their family story.
Hmm.
Also, there's rumors about who is the Silver Blade going to be. Apparently, it's a woman that's beautiful and of elvish descent. Some people say she's very ugly. Some say she's beautiful. Everyone
Huh.
seems to be in agreement that she is very skilled with a blade.
Fair enough.
Now, Mr. Focus and meet your patron.
Oh, music
I
change.
mean, trying to.
The
You are
music,
succeeding at
I mean,
it.
you rolled a 19, so I think you're fine.
You managed to enter yourself into a trance. And without realizing, you open your eyes and you are
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh.
in this room once again.
Oh.
Oh, where we at? There we go.
Give
Alright,
me a
so,
second. Hold on. Let me
yep.
get music. Uh, you're focusing on the. You find yourself once again in this room that reminds you a lot of the laboratory your dad used to work on.
So is this place read after all? I would look around and see if there's something.
As you walk through, you can see the tinkling bubbles that, if you focus a bit on each one of them,
Is the door closed?
the door is closed.
The door is closed.
If you focus a bit on these bubbles, you can see memories. The liquids begin to swirl and the shapes begin to take shape. And yeah, depends on where you go, where you.
I would go straight to the door and try to open it.
You try to open the door, and the door is locked. And if you really want to open it, I'm going to ask you for a wisdom check.
Before I open it, I would
With
just.
disadvantage, because there is a spell on you of preventing you from opening that door.
Is someone in there? I would just shout in and wait for an answer before I try to open it. Can you hear me? Alright,
second.
then.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
You hear that from the other side of the door. And a bang in the door as you get pushed 15 feet back, flying over the table.
So you're
And,
real after all.
You can
Alright.
see, as that happens, the door is like trying to open. You can see lines of divine energy like chaining this door so it doesn't open.
Oh, okay.
And give me an Arcana check.
I cannot do this.
Yeah, that's enough. You are aware of the spell. That seems to be the inner manifestation of Light and Bane.
Oh.
Ah. I would still try to approach the door just to speak over the wall.
You peek the now bank door, and for a second, you can see a massive yellow eyeball staring at you.
I hate this.
You are the thing that is keeping me alive. Why did you choose me? Why? Why me? What do you want from me? No answer? Okay. I guess you're not ready to talk yet. I'm sure we'll meet again. I would go back to the table and inspect one of those bottles of memories.
You focus on the bottle. Question for you. You saw what happened last time with a rather intense memory. What memory are we seeing now? I don't know.
We are seeing today when we got the news that Otis's father died, and actually the day when his father returned wearing a mask and walking straight to the graveyard to where he visited him and laid himself to rest.
As the mask does. As you focus on that, you also notice by another table. This place is actually longer than it looks on this minimap, but yeah, it's just a reference of how
Yeah.
it looks inside your mind. You notice in one of the tables a crack in the wall, and dark blue mist sipping out from one of the bottles into that crack.
Okay, I would approach. Can I touch the mist?
Can you, sorry?
Touch the mist? Just, I don't know, or just...
Your hand goes through.
I go, okay.
And yeah, the bottles from which this dark blue mist is sipping out, they look darkened and hard to see through.
Oh,
I get it, I think.
yeah, makes sense. Can I try to patch the crack in the wall somehow?
Nothing you
makes-
can do about it.
Okay.
In fact, as you focus, you realize that you are not really physically here. And you become conscious of your current situation.
Wonder, out of interest, considering I'm in the same building, did I hear Otis when he yelled at the door to like open up or whatever?
He's in trance.
Okay.
It's in mind.
You okay, Chloe?
Yeah, excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, you are just your soul within
Yeah.
within this chamber that represents your memories and your mind.
Can I try to open up one of those bottles that are leaking and are darkened?
As you grab it, you can the bottle attempts to do what the others do and show you the memory. And give me a second as I scroll through the mindfog file of every one of you.
Yep, that's what I expected.
Yep.
As you pick up this bottle, it tries to form. It's like watching a very staticky TV that doesn't have the antenna plugged in. The smell of rotten eggs comes to your mind. You feel like you're smelling rotten eggs, and you can see the face of a woman. You're not sure what's happening, but in the static, you can see the face of a woman. The face of the previous first night.
Ah.
seemingly walking into somewhere you are standing on, but you're not sure what's happening. You don't remember. And as you're doing that, accessing that memory, a pulsing headache comes to you and makes you lose focus. And you're shunted out of this place.
Okay.
So you open
Yeah.
your eyes with a trickle of blood coming out of your nose.
Thank you. Come again.
Well, that was interesting.
Interesting, yeah. I mean, yeah, I would just collect myself and think about what just happened right now. And yeah. Something to think about for sure.
And with that, Emily,
Hmm.
do you stay there for the rest of the day?
I mean, yeah, she'd probably just be in her room, maybe do a bit of study. Just still trying to think about things, you know,
All right.
I would say. Doesn't want to bother anyone if they don't want to bother her.
I will write down one more day for
Yep.
Emily.
One more day with disadvantage, because exhaustion, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You had exhaustion. You
Mhm.
should really rest.
Yep. Write that down. Done.
Cool.
It's in the party log to resolve after the session.
Right.
All right, and if no one else has anything else to do today, we can move to the next day.
I think I'm good.
I would still
I'm
like
good.
to know what kind of food
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna be serving tomorrow.
Most important part.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
There is going to be candied apples for sure,
All right.
and a local specialty because this place is right in the dead middle between the two regions. So there's going to be a special dish made out of hare meat from the south and owl meat from the north.
Oh.
Seems that the local cook only makes this dish for these kind of meetings.
Does said dish have a name, or am I putting you on a spot right now? Because I would like to.
You know
would
the
like
name.
to-
I shall not say
Nice.
it out loud.
You can DM me if you want. Like if I know the name.
I
right?
will DM you once I figure out the name.
All right. Got it. We can just call it mystery meat. I just needed a name to ask for it at the. Like when the king's talking tomorrow.
The name of the meal is owl knee.
Owl me.
N-I
Okay.
at the end. Owl knee.
Owl me. Okay, that. All right, perfect.
Actually, the
That sounds-
misspelling, I like it. It's owl me now.
That kind of sounds like a delivery app where owls deliver food to your door.
It does a
Owl
bit,
me.
yeah.
Actually, wait a minute.
Well, there you go.
All right, cool. Thanks. Appreciate the effort.
It's not effort. It's being creative on the spot.
Improvisation, you know?
Well, we go back to silver music as the investigation has ended. And so, the day moves on.
Yay.
So we can jump to the next day. The King's Showcase shall be done in the evening.
Okay.
Well, late afternoon. So, what do you guys do?
Out
with
of
your,
interest, how do I sleep? Do I have another
How do you
nightmare?
sleep? Thank you for the reminder. Give me
Yeah.
a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
As once again, nightmares about anger sip into your mind.
15.
That is, give me a second to double check DCs.
Oh, hold up. Wait, is it with disadvantage because exhaustion or no? How do we...
No, saving throws get affected later.
Okay.
Right now it's only ability checks. DM logs. Jump to the bottom. As a dummy, I closed the DM log because I opened the mindfuck folder. Where was it? Last session. Where's the DC? Sorry for the delay.
You're fine.
Don't worry.
As easy looking for words. Okay. You wake up and your level of exhaustion is gone. You managed to resist the nightmares. You actually met the DC.
Cool.
But 2 nights in a row, this feels weird and out of place. You
Yep.
normally don't get affected that bad by something.
I agree.
Also, you mentioned that you were going to put on the Rose disguise.
Yes, I think I'd like to.
Alright, as you begin to prepare for that, something is clearly wrong. As to put on the disguise, you need to, stuff your armor within many things for the disguise. As
Yeah.
you try to remove the armor, you cannot.
Huh.
It's like it's super glued to your skin.
I knew I shouldn't have
In
put
fact,
that on.
if you try to use strength, it feels like you would rip off your skin.
That's a problem. Okay.
Definitely a problem.
Doesn't sound too healthy.
No.
To go see a doctor, get that
Okay,
checked
I guess
out.
we're not changing disguise then. Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay. Good to know.
You have never experienced something like this before.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Meanwhile,
I assume I
what
get
is
my
the
health
rest of
back
you doing?
still. All the effects of a long rest are still in effect, or no?
Give me a second.
It was only 3 health anyways.
If you're missing hit dice, you only get a quarter of the hit dice back.
Okay. I will give myself 1 then.
Normal long rest for you and for everyone else.
Yep.
I don't think I used anything today.
Yeah, just FYI, Gilva, I increased your phase step charges because it's equal to the proficiency bonus actually. So I have 3 now, not 2.
Oh yeah, I need a roll. I need a roll for my identify.
But
Hang on.
cheers. I didn't realize, but yeah, you're
I'm
right.
back on a
media
3 or
just read
4.
it through it, yeah.
Yay, okay.
Thank you, friend.
Alright. What are you guys doing this morning? You have a nearly a full day before King Showcase.
Amelie would like to mention this armor predicament to the group. She would say, "This armor seems strange. I do not know. It seems I cannot take it off. I suspect it perhaps is cursed in some way."
should go see a cleric.
I
You think
agree.
It's I could solve it maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You have to wisdom anyway to get rid of the
hmm.
candies that you still have.
Yes.
Let me think. Maybe I'll need some time to think. But maybe if the cleric can't help us, I might be able to do something tomorrow.
I appreciate that.
2 druids get to remove curse.
No, but dispel magic.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but
You don't know? I know.
Maybe.
But you don't.
Yeah.
yeah. It's worth a try, but I don't have the spell right now. Had I known a day before, I could have. But yeah.
Well, you wish to go to the church to remove those candies, yes?
Oh, definitely. That is. We should certainly do that, and then we
Then
could
let us
also
do
get
that.
your armor checked out.
Yes.
Right. Any objections from the gang?
Nope.
Not at all. You should really so as soon as possible.
As you guys come out,
Oh my
Oh.
god. He
Oh.
I
okay.
dislike those rows that we had today. So
Don't worry. How
let's
could
try
it
to
get
do
worse?
better this time.
There you go. 6.
Oh.
Perfect.
Not bad. Not bad.
Basically the same rule as last time with the
Yep.
4 and red.
Yeah.
Double ones. Jeez.
No, we have a
Funny.
6. What? Double
Did I use
ones?
a
We have...
Nah.
No, I mean I rolled 2 times.
You rolled
in one
once.
row.
Yeah.
positive
okay,
day
got it.
today.
I know it was a joke.
As you guys come out, a very weird smell hits your noses.
Oh.
Something is out of place. As the candy doubles are done,
Oh.
and the ambience is very different today. You can
That
see
makes sense.
people slowly moving around. It's still too early, but seems that many are skipping work today.
Understandable.
Is it though?
I mean, it's a special day. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weekend.
Yeah.
It's a non-work day by default, but today is extra special as there is a big event. As I scroll down to the King's Showcase script to have it on screen.
Well, I mean, I guess we would head to the church, right? Is there anything else you want to do on the way?
I think Quiver wants to do something, but maybe.
Oh, yeah?
I do.
I mean, the food.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna go grab that while the king's yapping.
Oh, alright, makes sense.
Well, except it won't be the king, but
And let's go to the church.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Church time.
It'll be his words though.
As you get to the church, there is an important change in the map.
Oh no. Important.
The chair
the chair is
no
gone.
longer there.
No! Please tell me it's somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
It's nowhere to be seen. It's like it never existed.
Oh, wow. Imagine that.
Yeah, this guy.
Poor chair.
What if I just take these, like, remove these dots? It should be still under there, right?
It's not there.
It's not there.
No. That.
Maybe we should investigate.
Where did the chair
what
go?
happened to the couch?
Yeah.
Wow.
Couch is gone.
Oh my god.
Well,
Placed in a
since
room with
we're
a
all
black
perception checks, we would know
floor,
it's gone.
probably.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, as you arrive, you notice the two priests are seemingly busy, like preparing stuff, checking scrolls. Like they seem to also be getting ready for the King Showcase in a more we are here to defend way.
Mm.
In case anyone would, trickle of blood, you guys are fine, but a commoner would fall and maybe die.
Yeah.
As you guys come in and they notice, oh, you have come.
Good morning. I hope you are ready for 3 more of those as yesterday.
As we told you yesterday, we can absolutely do all of them after the King Showcase. We can do 2 now if you wish, but we need to save some of our magic should anything happen tonight.
Well, I guess in that case we could.
We can wait, right?
Yeah, we can wait, and then if something were to happen, you guys are better. And is that okay with you, Amelie, as well? Because I think you were holding on to one of those, right?
I gave
No,
it to
we got
Otis,
all of
so you
them
have them all in the
into
box. Yeah.
Oh,
These are all in the
okay.
box and nothing.
Yeah,
the
they're
candies are
safe.
sealed, basically.
You just have to, I guess wait until the showcase is over.
If you think it best.
You seem distraught. The one in black robe says, looking at you, Emily. Are you okay?
Yes, there is something strange, and she would step forward. I acquired this new set of armor, but something is strange about it. It seems I cannot take it off.
Where did you acquire that? He looks at the armor.
Not from somewhere pleasant.
Is it related to... He looks at Otis. Related to the one that made the candies?
I believe so.
I'm afraid so.
Both of them approach. Look at you up and down, every side. See no runes. Yeah, they seem to be chatting about the nature of this.
Mhm.
There's no runes. There is no sign of this being a magical item. May I? And he attempts to pull on the armor a bit.
You may.
He pulls, super glued, and we have seen these before.
Is that
If we can
so?
do one now. He places his arm onto your shoulder and casts Remove Curse. And as he does, the arm will straight up. It feels like it was. You now realize that it was seemingly like contracting very slowly.
Ugh.
And now it feels like it's a normal war. And all of you see a black cloud of smoke fly out of his armor.
Gah.
As a chuckle fills the room. Seems that
What was that?
Anders' spite has been exorcised. Both
Thank
of these
God.
two look like, oh god, what have you guys been doing?
Perhaps it is better you do not know.
Well, you know, the one thing and the other thing, and then, it just happened.
Looking back at all this, I assume she's part of your troop.
She is, and everything we did was in the interest of the star. You can trust me. on
We
that.
shall arrange with the local fang breakers any cost for the service you are taking from us. No worries on that.
Are you certain?
The man looks at you and smiles. It's all right. You shall sleep better tonight. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Now, if you excuse us, like I said, we can. Well, he looks at the other, and we can close one more candy now, but we need to save some magic for the night.
I think it's better if you wait until the showcase is over, and we'll
Alright
come
then.
again to purify the rest.
We shall see you once it's done.
Thank you again.
Thank you for the help.
Both of them nod.
And I guess we head on out then.
And they go back to their business.
Thank God, I was worried about that.
Strange.
Where did that couch go? I wanted to have a nice, comfy sit while we wait. but
Nice.
Do you go and look for the
Comfy.
couch?
Pepper's a comedic relief for sure.
Oh no, that was all Otis. He went first. I just piggybacked.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Don't put the blame on me.
Don't put the blame on me.
How's the plaza looking at this point?
More people, everyone slowly organizing, like adding putting the remaining stands in place. The two tents are being slowly filled with barrels that have some kind of liquid, and food to prepare and fry later.
Oh.
Out of interest,
And
is
then
there
you
anyone we
also notice
recognize in the
the,
crowd?
You notice a few of the kids you saw at the orphanage roaming
Okay.
around.
Cool.
And you do notice the orb, the shrine orb at the top of the fountain is slightly different color. That's a sign that something's about to be sent in a few hours. Apparently, the incantation to get this working takes a while to cast.
That makes sense.
That's why it's done only twice a month. Oh, yeah. Town looks more alive than ever.
That's good.
So, unless you guys want to investigate something, look for something, shop for something, we can skip to the night.
Well, now
Yeah,
Amelie
I'll
would change
probably-
to her rose disguise, now that she can.
And that you may. Do you still have the rose mini around?
Should. Although I think you might
Yeah.
have it.
You have it down here.
I do, yes.
You do need to update it.
I would.
I'll make a
Okay, I probably can wait until the evening. I would go grab a bite to eat. With the new I Will Me delivery app.
Almid
did-
will be.
Where did it spawn? I made a copy and it didn't. What? Oh, there we go.
It was like all the way to Roy's play area.
Wow, how did that happen?
I don't know.
You know,
Um,
same way that Clove plays on my character sheets.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
well,
That is
the Almi
just
will
pure
be
respect
ready
for you.
You know
right
what?
before
I was
the,
about to say it had to be something like that.
the Almi will be ready by the time the showcase starts. Right
Aw,
now, all you can get
man.
is candied apples. 2 coppers apiece.
I don't want candied apple. I want my owl meat.
If
what is
Amelie has a.
Lord's actually like
You
to-
first.
Yeah, to make a report to his commander, Fighting Wreckers, to update her on everything that happened. Not everything, but on the stuff.
What are you leaving out?
Yeah, I mean my dream, I guess, my meditation session and near-death experience I would leave out, and the rest I would
Yeah.
report.
All right. So you're writing a sealed letter with a report of what just happened
Yep.
to be sent to the commander. Okay.
I was gonna mention, if Amelie has a moment with the group to themselves for a moment, she would just mention to call her Rose around the others. Around anyone else, basically.
Okay, Amelie, understood.
Instructions unclear.
Do you actually say that?
Sure, why not? we're between us right now, right? You said that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's fine, right?
You can practically hear her rolling her eyes.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're sending the events in the mines to the commander. Anything else?
Nope, just mines.
Just mine. That's okay.
And then it would rejoin the others. Oh, back to Rose, are we?
She nods. That's right, dear.
And it changed.
All right. Should we grab something to eat, or
That
do
would
you
be
have any other
nice.
plans?
All right.
Can
How many
you-
candied apples does the group get?
Maybe like a.
Do they count as a ration?
No. They count as a I am happy thing.
How big are they?
Like apple size, I guess.
Well, yeah, but like, you know.
Is it the size of the apple?
They are pretty big.
In that case, maybe one each.
I don't want one. I don't want one.
You don't want
I'm
one?
salty.
Well,
No,
if
Quiver
it's
salty. He wants
one
our
candied
meat.
apple per
Oh,
person.
okay.
It's
I would try
6
to
copper
get a drink actually.
out of the party's fund.
6 copper? Okay.
Yeah, okay. 6 copper it is.
Yeah, Amelie would get one.
I would get a drink instead. Something more savory.
Sweet drink or alcoholic drink?
Oh, definitely alcoholic.
Oh, I'm down for that. On an empty stomach, what could go wrong?
Oh no.
Oh boy. Drink.
Let's get wasted. Yes.
So 2
That's it.
apples and 2 drinks.
Yeah, sounds good.
So for the drinks, would be it's simple mead, 4 copper per mug.
Alright.
Alaric is not feeling it like an alcoholic drink. Is there a non-alcoholic?
There is some amazing looking and smelling apple juice.
Ooh.
I think Alaric would go for that then.
That would be 2 silver. Actually,
Oh.
1 silver. My bad.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, hold on.
Sorry. Oh my god, copper.
Yeah, that must be
Excuse
really
me.
good apple
1
juice.
copper.
More
Jesus.
expensive than mead.
I suddenly multiplied the price by 10. No, 1 copper
Okay.
for
Yeah,
a glass
good.
Wow,
of
inflation,
apple
deflation
juice.
happens so fast.
Amelie would just get water.
Water is free.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Alright.
you can just go to the many wells around and
Yeah.
take.
I removed
some water.
13 copper from our fence.
Cool.
Oh no, you guys are gonna be poor now.
We're buying food? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Let's go.
Cheers.
You didn't drink yet, why I'm already wasted.
You bought a
It's-
single mug.
The smell alone makes
Is
you
Quiver just like
shiver.
a lightweight? Is that what's going on?
It seems so.
Yeah.
Is he
I don't
intolerant to
know.
alcohol?
Last time a drink was enough.
That's true.
I mean,
Last
we
time it
drank
was
like the
firewater.
Yeah, you drank
strong-
fire water.
Yeah.
That thing has a DC 25 Constitution save.
I
Do
love
not
that
get
it's
drunk in one.
25. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's hyper alcoholic and
Oh.
delicious and addictive. That's the entire joke. But if you want to make it canon that Quiver is extremely intolerant to alcohol, I can give you disadvantage on con saves.
I'll take it.
That's funny. I like that.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw. This is a barely alcoholic drink, so it's no disadvantage.
Please fail. It would be so funny.
Nice.
Oh,
I think that's a good one.
After half a mug, you can see Quiver like swaying left and right
oh my god.
with a big old smile.
That's a good stuff, man. It's ooh.
Really, Quiver? You
And
barely
so
drank any,
Day
dear.
moves.
Oh, you know, this is really good. You should try some.
I think I'm fine, thank you.
Unless you have anything else, we can skip to the night.
Yeah, I think that's about it. We would just kind of
I
hang
guess we
around, I
can
suppose.
Skip. Yeah.
Yeah, Quiver would probably hug every single person he's interacted with the last
Give
day.
me,
Oh.
Be like turbo friendly, but I mean, you know, wasted
give me a
friendly.
charisma check.
Oh, no.
And normally you would have advantage because you spent the entire day helping, but you are drunk, so now you would have disadvantage. So
Ah, there we go.
Perfect.
your breath
Drunk
is
and
pushing
obnoxious
many
guy.
people away. It's like,
Oh no.
you're new here. It's fine. Please.
Oh, that's so good.
Hey.
That's so
And
good.
as I get pushed away from one person, I go, hey, and go to the next person.
Oh my
And,
god.
Yeah.
You want to see a
Um,
party trick, and then I'll attempt to cast Druidcraft
Oh
and pull
no.
out a flower.
Give me a wisdom check with disadvantage.
Oh, this is great.
Even through the effects of alcohol, you managed to get out a nice looking flower. You look
All right.
creepy AF though. So it doesn't help.
Oh my god.
Tilting my fedora.
Oh my
After a
God.
minute, the guards come. Excuse me, sir. That's not your fedora, please. And they take it.
Oh no.
We shall return this to the rifle owner. Don't make trouble.
I know.
They
I
go
know you
out.
said. I know you said rightful owner, but I heard rifle owner.
Oh god.
There's
I mean-
muskets in the setting, not
There
in
are,
this
yeah.
town, but no rifles
Oh, that's great.
that you know of.
Otis would just keep an eye on Quiver all the time so that he doesn't make too.
See,
That's
just
very
like this.
fair. That's
yeah,
very
just
fair.
not too much, you know. Whenever that should happen, he would
understand why
just
you're-
jump in.
Yeah, I love you.
Amelie
too,
would
Otis, but I
too.
know why you hug on me so much.
Oh my god.
And so time passes. Unless anyone else has anything to do.
Nah.
I'm fine.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my god.
nighttime.
The chair is still there even at nighttime.
Of course it is.
Ah, I need
It is
I need
the
to re-export-
chair.
I need to re-export these.
You're fine.
And so nighttime comes as the crowd is getting closer. Quiver, give me another Constitution save.
Sure.
The DC is way lower because it's been a while. Yeah, the effects of alcohol are gone unless you want to buy more.
Nah, I would
Just the
probably
one.
cool down.
Just the one.
And so, hold up. Hope over here is having a stroke.
Oh,
What? Who's having a stroke?
he's
Oh,
fine.
you saved him.
I saved him.
Yeah, Hope was vibrating at a rapid speed.
He was stuck in the floor. What about the priests? Are they stuck in the floor too? I think they are.
Oh yeah.
They are. However, they are over here now. Keeping an eye onto the populace. And you can see a rather large amount of people. I'm not gonna bring out minis. But you
Yeah,
should
fine.
assume all the stands. There's many people sitting at the little picnic sheets
Mhm.
here. There's food being thrown around. The Almi is at the fly, like an owl, going all over the place. People are having a feast.
Hmm.
And Quiver, to get one dish full of Almi, the cost would be 4 copper.
I'll take the first, and if it's good, I'll take a second. I haven't eaten all day. Been waiting for this.
He's just really
Now
going
Okay.
for it.
he eats. Now.
Almi. It came out pretty good today. Almi is a dish made of a mix of bunny meat from the south, owl meat from the north, and it has an assortment of oranges and apples by the side that give them a very nice flavor, all roasted in a single pot.
Hmm.
It's a weird way to cook it. Making roast in a pot, it's weird. But it is indeed delicious.
Does it smell good?
Oh, it smells really good.
I think Amelie would buy one too.
Like, it's borderline Constitution saving throw good from being
To be
like,
fair,
fly over and
I-
eat.
I would have not started eating without the others. Like, I would have for sure asked the others if they wanted.
Oh,
some
yeah, well,
before
yeah.
buying.
Yeah, yeah.
Amelie would then, yeah. She would get one too.
Well, it's 4 copper apiece.
All right. So 12 copper, I guess. Everyone would eat something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So take out the money, and as you guys sit and begin to eat, the orb lights up, and everyone
He-
looks up and looks.
He's sitting at
towards
like
it.
one of these benches or something.
You guys position yourselves where you think you are.
Yeah.
Mm,
I will get 1 mini out. Because that's a good reference. That woman that seems to be too eager to drink.
Oh no.
It's the one you guys saw yesterday, the one that broke a leg and then the priest had to heal her.
Ah.
And now she seems to be in a drinking mood. And Quiver, you know this woman, now that you're fresh, this woman is trying to hide sadness.
Can I tell that as well?
You know people. She's sinking the pain in a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And she seems to be like, you know, when you're looking through the window in a bus, she's looking like that into the orb. Waiting.
Gotcha.
And with that, the King's Showcase is about to begin. I'm going to ask all of you not to roll the funky dice, but to roll me a d20.
Just a standard D20?
Otis, you roll me 2.
Huh. Okay.
And I will tell you, for the sake of features, this is a saving throw.
Is it now?
2 saving
Okay.
throws?
The world explodes into nothingness.
I think for fun.
Oh, wow.
4.
I think for fun. Can I use Electro on this or no?
You may. It's a saving throw. I'm not telling you
Okay.
which kind of saving throw.
Hmm.
I
Alright,
will
I'm gonna reroll.
check your character sheets and
Yeah,
add
let's go.
the proper modifier.
All right.
All right. Okay. Plus that for Otis. Yeah, that those rolls didn't help. Okay.
A trickle
Plus
of blood
that
rolls down
for-
our noses.
Suddenly, boss fight music appears.
All right. Suddenly, a dragon appears.
Oh no!
Stop that.
It breathes fire.
The
you all
rolls were
die.
initiative all along. Mm. As the event begins, the orb flashes. Phew, whoop. The projection of the image of good old Aquithur Nunthofal with his this time different outfit. It's a more sporty outfit, still clearly blue quill robe, sporting both the little emblem from that organization and the Silver Blades emblem on the other side. He opens up and well, hello, and welcome to the monthly King's Showcase. I am your humble host, Aquithur Nunthofal. As always, I will humbly take the task of relating to all of you, lovely people, what happens as we watch the events of this month's showcase together. And now we have 2 stories, because one of you made the save. Otis,
Yeah.
Amelie, and Quiver. For the 3 of you, the King Showcase turns out to be very boring, forgettable. The rebels were found guilty, executed, and that's pretty normal these days. They rarely
Right.
come back to the kingdom side. For Alluring, you have a very different experience.
Mhm.
Eh?
Um,
Okay.
as after the words together are said, but first, as promised, allow me to introduce you to a new face. And for the rest of you, I'm gonna let you listen in, so I don't get you guys deafened for like a while. But all of this, keep in mind, you characters are not going to remember.
Okay.
All right.
But first, as promised, allow me to introduce you to a new face. As the view in this illusion magic shifts towards the Coliseum and the arena, you can see one figure standing and 6 figures in front of this figure, which is, the first figure is a woman, the rest are little younger men, it seems. She has been part of the Sylvelai for over 10 years now, but this is her public debut. She dances through her foes unscathed, the one chosen by the legendary blade Punishment. However, without her magic blade in hand, a flick of a finger is enough for her to serve her duty. She's her very own Lyria Thalashian. As the view pans over her, you can see her. She's a beautiful elven-looking person, and this slowly goes over these rebels and criminals, all on their knees. You can see a blade sitting in front of them. Now, as it has become tradition, since the incantations used to send the visuals and sound towards every beautiful corner of Sylvelai has a limited time, the criminals and rebels you will see today have already been judged and found guilty. In this instance, by Lyria herself. And you can see in the image, the woman points her blade towards, saying some words. You cannot hear the words. There's no microphone at the arena.
Makes sense.
And the chains that restrain the 6 persons there magically open on their own. As Okwithur continues, Lyria seems to be giving them, as is tradition, the final chance at redemption. Or fall at the Coliseum, fighting for their beliefs. Will they come back to the kingdom's side? Or will they pick up the blades and meet their fate? And as that happens, Roy, since you're the only one who is actually seeing this, roll me a d6.
D6. That's easy enough. Spawn D6. Yeah.
As there is a random element to
1.
this.
Yikes.
Number 1. What is number 1? The arena, which at the moment was a flat area, magically begins to transform into what seems to be a jungle. This is Pokemon Stadium, basically.
Oh,
This freaking the Hunger Games or something? They doing a battle royale here?
And the viewpoint shifts so you can see them through the trees. As there's now palm trees and what seems to be a small pond at the edge. As Okwithur sadly shakes her head, seems that the choice was made. Pray their souls rest in peace. And everything ends in a flash. You can see the woman put her hand in her blade. She has 2 blades. She seems to be putting her hand in the less fancy one. You can see her mouth move, and she disappears, appears behind all of them, then shoots the blade. And all those men look back, and the 5 of them straight up, their heads dislodge and fall to the
Oh
side,
my god.
and
Yikes.
their bodies burst into arcane sparkles.
Wow. Okay.
As the other man, who with the sword in hand, drops the blade and begins to run, you can see her like look over her shoulder, snap her fingers as she seems to be saying some words, and an explosion of a fireball appears.
What is
And
this, anime?
Well, they're dead.
the man is turning to dust.
Well,
Holy crap.
And now for everyone, this is the point where everyone now remembers.
mm-hmm.
Well, that was a swift and unsavory end for those rebels and criminals who kept their backs towards the kingdom, choosing to become mere ghosts of the Coliseum.
Oh,
Sadly,
title drop.
we have
Oh my
no
god.
newcomers to. Sadly,
He
we
said
have no
the
newcomers
thing!
to present on this occasion. This concludes the monthly King's Showcase. This was your
Oh.
humble host, Okwithur Nunfafal. Thank you all for your attention. You may see more of me on the next news update, as always, on the final weekend of the month. Have a good night, and never stop dreaming. So, as a reminder, the only one who remembers all of that is Allurin.
Huh.
Well, that was a waste of time.
This was kind of dull, wasn't it, dear?
Like instantly they forget.
You look at them, and during the presentation, you probably noticed they were looking like enthralled into the ball. And very poker faced. In fact, something you also noticed, Lauren, the woman that was drinking and clearly hiding her pain. And during the presentation, at some point when they were showing the people, she began to cry and fell into her knees. Give me a perception check to see if you heard what she said,
All right.
because there's a lot going on.
Hold on. This is very important. I kind of want to know. I'm gonna re-roll. I have one more luck point after this.
All right.
Please, love.
The lucky man is being lucky.
I
on
mean,
this day.
it's at
better.
least a 10.
That's all you needed, a 10.
Oh.
She, as soon as she saw the last man, actually, the one that exploded, she let a sob out as she said, "My son." However, after everything ended, she looks like a poker face, like nothing happened. And you can still see the trickle, the shine of the tears going down her eyes. And she's like cleaning her face, like, what just happened? She's cleaning her eyes like nothing happened.
Huh.
She looks not pain at all. In fact, she looks better than she did before the entire day, basically.
Oh. It affected her in the mind, maybe?
Yeah,
I
you
guess
can
I
see
would
maybe
do
people
it.
like, that was. No one put in a fight. Well, thanks, Josh. The Almy was amazing. And people begin to slowly go back to their homes. They're gonna pick up the thing tomorrow, probably.
As the people probably start scramming, Quiver would go to the Almy stand and ask, "Hey, do you have another portion? This was good. I could still take a bit."
On a 10 or higher, there is more.
Aww.
There's no more.
No.
Oh.
Rose, Quiver, Otis, all of you feel slightly lightheaded and a bit of a headache.
Well, let's conclude our business with the clerics.
I will
So
wait
Lauren,
here.
The words "this was a waste of time" sounds weird after what just happened.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of a cool show, is what I say out loud to the rest of the party.
Well, this was more of a snooze fest.
I don't know, dear. It seemed kind of dull to me.
Otis raises his eyebrow.
Oh, you guys didn't see what was going on over there in the room?
Yeah, sure, there was a lady crying. We got some boring news, but that's about it.
you guys didn't see the action that was happening?
Would you really call news action, dear?
Well, there was like a jungle, and there was some,
Did
just...
you fall asleep during the news,
You
maybe?
guys
I-
saw the...
Could we grab the drink out of Larian's hand, or like pull it towards him?
You
and
know that's
sniff?
just apple juice, right, Quiver?
Hey, that's no alcohol. What are you? Do you?
You guys didn't. You guys at least saw the 5 heads rolling and that burst of
What
fire.
the hell are
did
you
not?
talking about?
No idea what you mean, dear.
As
Are you
Alaric brings out more details, all of you feel a pulsing headache go through your head.
Hmm.
Huh.
A very familiar feeling by now.
That's weird. You guys didn't see that.
No, we didn't.
I still don't know what you're talking about, man. But
My
dude,
head.
I think I gotta go. The alcohol and all the.
Can
Oh,
I
God.
have my drink back, please, Quiver?
Oh, I never actually took it from it. I just pulled your hand while it was in your hand. I pulled it a little bit towards
Oh,
me
okay.
with your hand and then
Just
sniffed.
sniff at it again.
Yeah,
just
give
sniff,
it a
man.
little sniff.
Oh my god.
This guy. All right, fair enough. Well, All right then. I guess Alaric would just keep this in his mind for next time. Maybe this happens again.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you saw, but all I did see was some
There
boring
was a whole like
news,
vivid
that's it.
image and everything, Otis. It was quite the display.
Yeah, to be honest, my head is pulsing, so
Yes,
does
mine
it
too.
feel similar to mindfuck, to be honest. I don't know, but I didn't see anything else.
Just to confirm it with the DM, was the image very realistic, like in the sense of
Oh,
seemed
it
real
was
life?
like you were there.
Okay,
The
that's
fact that
what-
they don't remember anything should be of concern.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
what you just saw it was a display of magical skill that goes beyond what any of you can do. We are talking
High level.
fifth
stuff.
level spells being thrown around,
Right.
and 5 people dying in one switch, basically.
That was a lady with the cool skills, right?
Yeah.
I would like to commit that. Did I see the face at least as a confirm?
You did see the face. No, the face
I'd
you
like
have
to
seen
commit
before.
that face to the memory.
Once
To
you commit that,
mostly
you
just
should also-
avoid her, if anything.
You
because of what
should
she
write.
could do.
It's a silver blade. It's a royal guard. You
Oh,
should
royal
also
guard, okay,
write
so I'm
down the
aware
name
of
of this
the,
person
Okay.
as
What was it again?
Yeah.
someone should be freaking out.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, I don't
That's-
know. I didn't hear the name. I didn't see it, right? So.
I heard the name
Yeah.
correctly. Just to confirm.
Yeah.
Someone is a player.
Huh.
Do you tell me the name?
Since me and Otis are talking, and I recognize this as Silver Blade, I would like to say the name out loud, first and last.
As you
Valeria,
say that name out
last
loud,
Or does headache
everyone
explodes.
gets a pulsing headache once again. You already failed the saving throw for this mindfuck. However, Otis, you do remember the name. And
Are you sure, Lyria?
That's
Yes,
what
man.
I heard. You guys
And you
didn't
saw
see it.
her. How did she look like?
I would describe her as I saw her.
Yeah.
To
it's
Otis.
as you remember. However, the Lyria you remember from that long time ago was, as far as you knew, not as skilled to do such a thing.
Yeah.
Do you know her, dear?
And the more you think about it, the stronger the headache gets.
Do
I
you wanna
think
lie
so.
down, maybe, Otis? You look like you're hurting there.
Yeah, I need a break. Sorry, I can't put it in. I don't remember the name. I know the name, but nothing else.
Oh, you do remember your time with her.
Oh, okay.
She is now a trigger for whatever just happened right now.
Okay, I see.
Mm.
And
oh, God, the mind
it's-
fog.
it is now when you realize that a new mindfuck memory has been formed.
Wait, so we just all got mind fogged on that? What the hell? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
That's
I'm gonna tell
concerning.
you right now that you, at the start of this, all of you did a saving throw.
Yeah.
Only a learning saved. And,
Huh.
that was a mindfuck saving throw.
I see.
Is that to like?
I am
stay away
hiding
from
the
mindfuck?
nature of the saving throw.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
saving throw it is.
Yeah.
Because it could infer things that you don't know yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
That is concerning, though. Well, I
I'm
mean,
just
I
glad
guess
I
the
have my
characters,
friends,
we
that's
don't
all.
really know that that's what it is, though, right? But as players, we know.
Yeah.
I guess is what you mean, huh?
At this point, you can take that conclusion within game.
Okay.
Because you have been through mindfuck many times, and
Okay.
it's the same feeling.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's very concerning. Okay.
New mindfog updated.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that the stars aligned for you guys to be here today. Otherwise, you probably would never find out that this would be a mindfuck trigger.
Yeah. Very interesting. Okay.
So you have gained very interesting information.
Yeah.
Ah. But so if I try to share information about Lyria, do I get mindfuck now? Because it's like a trigger for me, or how does it work?
Thinking of
for the
her
others?
would automatically get your brain thinking of what just happened. Because if
Yeah.
you made the save, you would be freaking out about seeing
Yeah,
her
probably.
doing that and being in that position.
Hmm.
So just her name is enough to make you think of this, but your mind doesn't have access to that memory. So it's like knocking into it's like bashing yourself into a wall, trying to access a memory that's not there.
Oh, now I'm like imagining, like, what
Damn.
if none of us
Yeah.
saved, our characters would have no idea.
You would have spent some time thinking this was whatever. event.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay.
So I am happy you got to one person to see what happened.
That's so interesting,
Also,
yeah.
if no one
Alright,
saved, would have been a case of, well,
It's been like,
you're
oh,
gonna
we don't
find
know
out
what's
some
going on.
time.
Black
Yeah.
Dice MVP.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
You think
crazy,
we
yeah.
could have just missed the entirety of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I now have to work on the backstory. Because I just briefly mentioned her, but okay, yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. I filled in the blanks on her.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, anything you guys didn't give me about backstory stuff, I filled in the blanks in
Mm-hmm.
the most sensible way, without being too crazy.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
good.
all right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
what do we
but-
do, Scooby Gang?
Clerics? I guess.
Oh yeah. Let's go get the stuff ready.
Amelie would stay behind as she's a bit different now. So she would just kind of hang out here.
One thing you notice, Amelie, is no kids from the orphanage came to watch the event for some reason.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Because they were around this
Perhaps,
morning, weren't they? But then they didn't come to the
They were
showcase.
playing at the plaza, not for the event itself.
Oh,
but,
okay,
it seems that maybe Mrs. Sterwin has no violence on TV.
That
rule or
actually
something.
makes sense. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. As you guys come in, you can actually see them getting ready for what seems some kind of ritual. They seem to be expecting you. Ah, we were waiting for you.
That's perfect. Here are the remaining candies or coins or whatever it is.
There is 3 more, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right. They go one by one, casting remove curse, and every time it's just, psh, the kind of explodes as a whale. And before the final one, should I do it now? Yes, we need to find out what the exact purpose of this is. And he cast Identify on the candy before breaking it, and you can see
Oh.
his face change. And as he holds the candy, because he's holding the candy for a minute, how did you all manage to hold on to this for so long without protection? And he tells you what the candy does. As
Oh.
I go to the candy
Oh.
description. So now you're gonna find out what the candy does.
I didn't think of using identify on them, huh?
You didn't have charges either.
That's true, I didn't. Good point.
So, a soul candy is an uncommon magic item. Actually, no, sorry, a rare magic item. I'm getting a different line. It's made of the soul of a tortured person. Holding one of them makes you feel the desperation and suffering of the soul trapped within.
Hmm.
A non-evil creature holding more soul candies than their constitution modifier has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. If consumed by a non-evil creature, the creature must make a DC 15 Wisdom save or gain a form of temporary madness and 2 levels of exhaustion. on
Oh.
failure.
What does
Oh.
temporary
Or a
madness
single level
mean?
of exhaustion on a success. An evil creature who consumes the candy gains the benefits of a short rest.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's
Oh.
hilarious.
That's pretty strong, actually.
Uh,
Maybe we should reconsider if you
And
remember.
if you
Just
become
become
evil,
evil.
yeah, you get to use the candy to get an instant short rest.
wow.
Just need to torture some people, you know?
Just
and
eat some
create
souls,
candy.
it's fine. You
just
know,
need to
you get
become
used to
evil.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what would have happened should any of you have consumed the candy before
Wow,
even realizing what's going
that's
on.
What does
crazy.
madness do, actually? Like, if you
There
become
is a long table, a D100 table of,
Oh.
madness.
really?
There is
Interesting.
temporary madness, permanent madness, and
Oh my God.
I think there's a third type.
Wow.
Okay.
And
Well, good
the
thing we
effects
did-
range from you see dead people to
Hallucinations,
you trust no one to you are extremely afraid of something.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, I stated temporary madness so I don't ruin a character because they ate a candy and rolled bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's interesting to.
Yeah.
know that
That's interesting indeed.
But yeah, after they identify, the removed curse is cast, and you can see a swirl of 3 little wisps. You can hear an echo of thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as they vanish into the ether. And yeah, you can see that the one that held the candy for identify is sweating and relieved.
Thank you a lot for doing this. I hope those souls can rest in peace now.
And that, I guess they will. Order has been restored. Souls have been freed. They
Yes.
retrieve the little box. And well, I will wish you a very good night. And
Do you have one of those boxes that we could keep for ourselves in case we find more of those things?
This is the one we have. If you don't mind the ornate part of the box. This is a simple lead box. You could get one from any blacksmith.
All right, good to know. Then never mind. Have a great night, and yeah, I hope we don't have to come again to do these things here.
We hope you don't find more of those.
Neither do we.
They nod.
Don't fall over.
That was a backflip, actually.
Oh, sick backflip, bro.
Thanks.
Everything all right,
And
dears?
so, the day goes on.
Yeah, everything's alright.
Well, that's good.
And we would obviously share how everything worked if we would have eaten them,
Mm-hmm.
the candies. Well, now that our business is concluded in the city, maybe we should discuss our next steps. What we're going to do and how.
Yes, I agree. But perhaps not here, dears.
That's a good idea.
Oh well. As we leave, Quiver would give one last look to the Almi stand, getting his head down and walking away in sadness.
Maybe
Well,
I could
he's
ask
never
for the
ap-
recipe.
He never well, I mean, could I don't think I would get the rest. It's their secret. Okay, I'll ask. You're good. You're right. You're right. And as a excited little kid, the Quiver runs back to the stand. Hey, Mr. Sir. I really loved your owl meat so much. Is there any chance we're travelers? We're not here a lot. Is there any chance we could get the recipe and so we can cook it for ourselves?
He looks at you. Give me a persuasion check with his advantage.
Otis would stand behind him and say it would be really grateful if you would share your recipe with us.
Oh, no disadvantage.
Oh shit! Then
Getting
the left one is
help.
the correct. The 12 was the correct one then,
All right.
So 12.
because it was the first dice.
Well, this is a small secret to the recipe, you know, and that I cannot tell you. But you can try for yourself. Get some rabbit meat from Herjo, some owl meat from Noston. Make sure you have a good fresh set of apples and some oranges, and cook them in a pot without too much liquid. Once the liquid is gone and dry, it should be ready.
Thanks, kind sir.
Add a bit of sugar.
Oh, that's sweet. I will certainly do. Thank you so much. I will give it a shot.
Thank
He
you.
nods
Guys.
at you. Good luck.
Thank you.
As you turn around, you feel the ha ha ha, you don't know the secret ingredient kind of feeling.
And so begins the Almi side quest.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
And instead of looking for stars, we're going to look for ingredients.
Yeah,
The final
exactly.
ingredient for Almi.
Maybe I will find them in the stars. What?
Ah, yeah, there you go.
You
The
never
answer
know.
is within the stars. That's you. That's your belief.
Alright, I mean, unless there's anything else, I guess we'd head back to the Fangbreaker's place.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, there's someone in there already.
As you arrive,
Oh, look who it
you
is.
see Farx, seemingly discussing something with Alabaster, Sareth, aka Hope.
Do we hear what they're talking about as we come in?
Are you sneaking?
No,
I mean,
Oh,
I'm not.
no. No, we're not.
They seem to be discussing proceedings of the plan.
Right.
And as you enter, oh, just in time, says Farx.
I don't suppose he's confused by the rose disguise.
No,
Okay.
Hope is a new friend.
It's me, dear.
Yeah, French.
Do
sure.
you say that in the Dro's voice or the or
Kind of a mix of both.
Your real voice. He seems to be freaked out for a second, and Farx chuckles. I see you're taking measures in case someone who knows you sees you.
Exactly.
Good idea. Don't worry about it. She's the one. She's still the one that will take my place in the plan.
Speaking of the plan, what exactly is it? You intend for me to just sneak in there and do it?
If it were that easy, I would have done so myself. Says
Indeed.
Farx. Serth needs to fall. That's not news for anyone. And I believe if you, looking at the rest, if you have spent any time in Hosrath, you probably have seen what Seraph is doing.
We have.
We sure
The
did.
plan is very simple. Hope is his son and the rightful heir to the House Seraph. Should his father fall, he would be able to take over. Even through Old Seraph, making sure no one knows he has a son.
A tiefling. Wouldn't that be a problem?
Could you repeat that? Volume was very low.
A tiefling, wouldn't that be a problem? Or is it... I
It's
don't
not
know, fine.
no, it's not really a problem.
Okay.
You know, the only one that has a problem with it is Seraph, because having a son that's tiefling would expose what his family has done, especially one that has the blood of a royal lineage, as many noble families do.
Is that common knowledge?
Yeah, it's very common for royal family has a lot of children and they get arranged to be married with noble families to
Right.
keep the governments of each area within family.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever a new king needs to be elected, well, we have a lot of royal blood all over the place.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
So at some point in the Seraph legacy, some cousin or something was sent from the royal family to be wed with some of the Seraph.
I see.
So it's like Hope over here is basically a very distant cousin of the king.
Gotcha.
So let's see the details of the plan. What do you intend to do?
Well, here's the problem. The dragon caller needs to fall first.
Yes, you mentioned that.
She is the one that has been reinforcing the keep where Seraph rests with magical enchantments, and she replenished this and reinforced this and once a month. So until she falls and the enchantments are weakened, going in there would be a fool's errand.
But wouldn't killing her alert Seraph and make security more tight?
He would struggle trying to find someone with the same abilities to redo the wards and spells that the keep has. The keep already had some magical enchantments. However, for my understanding, and the reason I got caught, that keep is basically alive and will defend itself on its own. However, once she's out of the picture, not only you will have less enemies, the keep will be easier to traverse.
Even still, it would not be easy for us to get in there.
Well, that's why we have him.
Amelie just raises an eyebrow. How do you mean?
Once we are back in Khosrath, I plan to go back to the keep, make some reports so father doesn't suspect much, and get the floor plans of the keep so it's easier to traverse.
Even still,
And especially get inside.
the Lion Claws know who we are. It would not be easy to get past them.
And that's why the Dragon Caller and Coulter have to fall first. You take out the heads, the rest are gonna run around like big-headed chickens.
I suppose that does make sense. Well, if we're to take them out, what is their situation like? Are they in a defensible place? Could we sneak in?
Are you referring to the keep?
No, to wherever. Well, do they live in the keep as well? Do we know?
Oh, yeah. Lion Claws? Well, you will find Coulter was made the Peace Warden, so you can find him at Holshot Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
The Dragon Caller rarely leaves his side, so she would be close by. So you will need to go inspect, investigate, and find out what would be the best time and
I see.
strike and make a plan about it.
All right, that seems
He
fair.
cracks his back. My old bones are clearly not fit for the job. It's time for you to take that.
And I shall. After all, I learned from the best. And she looks over at Farrax.
Rolling deception check with his advantage. A natural 20 turned natural 1.
Ha!
Reliable talent kicks in.
Of course.
You guys still do not notice that he's faking the fact that he's blushing.
Okay.
He's not blushing in your eyes, but he's internally doing it. Even reliable talent is a funny skill.
It's kind of ridiculous, yeah, and I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, turns a natural 1 into a 20.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Well, a 20 because it's 10 plus modifiers, so yeah. It's insane.
It lets it so that you
Sweet.
can't roll
Any
below a 10 on
below
your
10 is
on
treated
skills
as
you're
a 10.
proficient on. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why even exhausted, any stealth check he makes gets a stupid number.
That's so
anyways.
stupid. I love it.
So yeah, his minimum stealth is beyond what you guys can perceive.
That's amazing. I love that.
Good old reliable talent. The man is frail, but he's consistent.
Anyway,
Does true sight resolve stealth?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
He will reveal an invisible creature that's not stealthing good enough.
All right.
Now, he cracks his back again. I'm going to keep an eye on the kids here and then bring back those who still want to be part of us in a few days. I will let you stay with Hope. He's probably going to go back to Hosrock with you guys.
Farrax, before you go, there's something I want to know. Why did you save
So
me?
do I.
That's the least I can do for my best friend.
You could have saved my father, but you saved me instead?
We were there too late.
She just looks to the
He
floor.
looks down.
I wouldn't have known what to do in that situation.
Says to walk. Experience will make you get to that point where you know what to do. And
I hope so.
He looks back to Hope as everyone's attention drifts there, and when you look back, he's no longer there.
Boss.
Oh, so good.
Man. I guess then maybe Hope knows. Hope, do you know why Ariana looked the same as Milana Sylvan?
She raises an
She
eyebrow,
had the same face as the first night.
and that's an interesting thing. I guess they kind of look slightly alike. They don't really look alike a lot at all to me. And this is a small reminder. The real Ariana, the one that's not related to Amelie and her organization, did not have a face that would trigger mindfuck for you, any one of you. So, the one that triggers mindfuck is the one related to Amelie's organization,
Yeah. Okay.
and one that
Mhm.
probably Hope never got to see,
Ah, okay.
as it was someone else in disguise
Yeah.
pretending to be Ariana.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's making sense. Okay, good.
Hope over here is a bit stuttery. So shall we depart tomorrow back to Hosrath?
I think that would be best.
As I mentioned in the mines, you may ask me anything. I'm not sure how you operate, but anything I may know that could help you, I will let you know.
If it comes to it, how are you in a fight?
He sighs. He seems to be lacking confidence. You know, people. This is a person that doesn't trust their abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know people. He looks skillful. You saw him heal someone without hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have something, and he brings up a small firebolt in his hand.
Okay.
Even though it looked like this, and he streaks his horns that go back into the back of his head and slightly curl. Fun enough, for as ironic as it is, I got blessed by the lineage of the royal family that manifests the blessings of the gods that the first king and queen had. So I have some a small charge of divine power I can use. So if should anyone need some healing, I can assist.
That's
So-
Sylvelai just nods.
For Party's knowledge, basically Hope here is a level 3 divine soul sorcerer.
Okay. Cool.
So that's the level of stuff he can do.
Seems
Okay.
good.
Because you guys have a few days of travels and some funky dice rolls to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Well, I suppose our plan we'll see what happens when we get there. It will be best that we find some way to do this as discreetly as we can. Whether
I
we're given the
promise you all
opportunity or not.
once I am in power, says Hope. Any trace of all of you doing what you're about to do will be deleted and none seen by anyone. As much as I would like to crown you all heroes of Hosrath, that would not be possible. However, you will have the favor of the city, and any help I can give you afterwards.
That would be good. Do I believe him when he says that?
Give me an insight check.
I would love to.
Oh, this believes him.
14.
Seems truthful and not stuttery as he says that. He's
Okay.
speaking with confidence.
Okay, good.
Also, as promised, something I don't really care about. I promised Farax the whatever my father holds in his magic item collection and vault. So I'd rather people that have better use for that dirty money to have it and not be in the keep once everything is done.
That is fair.
And looking at turning towards Otis, it seems that all of you would do way better use of those things than what I would ever be able to. And he seems fixated into your the emblem of the Fangbreakers.
Hmm.
Like,
Ah,
yeah, it's good for these people to get those things.
you would appreciate it.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to get ready for tomorrow, and I still have some headache. That the King Showcase this time was very boring.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Otis tries to think about Lyria again and gets a headache.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night, Hope.
See you all tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Would we have a moment
So-
between the four of us? I assume we would, right?
Probably.
Amelie would just say to the others, "That King's Showcase was very strange, wasn't it? It almost seems like some kind of mind fog thing. It was as if we gained a new trigger then and there. If what you're saying is true, Alarin."
Yeah. It was really weird.
Well, probably best not to think about it too much and leave it all up to Alarin to, well, take note of when things get important, I guess.
It is concerning that it happened at all. Perhaps,
Well, it is weird I'm the only one who's not affected.
yes.
It would also mean that everyone who saw this mission got a new trigger. So
Yeah, I know, Mandu, I know.
Lucky man over here.
It literally was a luck roll.
It was, wasn't it, actually? Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
the implications of that are... I suspect perhaps it was, because... I do not know, it just seems strange that... You know, we suddenly... were unable to remember.
But that would
That
mean
is
that
awesome.
someone can control mindfog and
Yes.
knows how to trigger.
And that is a troubling thought.
Well, you guys get headaches when you have these mind fogs, so it's probably best that we don't really talk about it.
I suppose
But
you
if
are right.
anything important comes up, I'll remind you, vaguely.
That would be good.
Just the name that you mentioned, it was a really important person to me, but now I can't remember.
Perhaps we will find a way that we can remember. I think all of us would appreciate that. Everyone would.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let us not dwell
Yeah,
on
the
it for
health
now.
bar. I do think it's kind of funny, out of game right now, that me and Amelie have 41 HP and Otis is 44 as our tank.
I know, like, it is kind of funny how close our health is.
I had horrible rolls.
Yeah, we had really good.
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, and we
Yeah, it's
rolled
gonna
max
even
health
out.
last time, didn't we?
You guys are level 5. It's gonna even out in a few levels.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
But what if it does? That's the thing.
It would be so funny.
Even
It
then,
would
he's gonna have 20 AC. You
I was
guys
gonna
can-
say,
it's-
the difference
it's
is that his
danger.
AC
You
is
will have-
ridiculous, yeah.
He's still gonna be tanky regardless, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, in 2 levels, he gets Paladin Aura, and everyone's
Oh.
saving throw when he's around him, he's gonna get a plus something.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
+4, I think, or +3.
So yeah, it's gonna be insane rolls. Unless he decides to knock on that door a bit more and maybe get some Warlock levels.
Oh.
Honestly, I would, after the changes that are coming up.
You haven't
if
told
we
us
want
about
to
that, have you?
adopt them. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said,
But
it's up
let's-
to you guys if you change your character into new version or remain in the old version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a discussion for another
Yeah,
day,
for
right?
Do you mean in
So
terms of
discussions
like...
at the end of the year when the books are out.
Yeah.
So let's
Mhm.
go to sleep for now and prepare for the road tomorrow.
Take your
Yes.
minis off
Have a
the
good night.
board.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
So we are going back into big map mode. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
One day he'll find it.
It's the bag with a 27 because there was a crap ton of minis around. There you go. Now put your minis over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Meow. We've just zoomed out a bit, it's fine.
Hello.
Oh wait, I forgot to grab Hub. No, Hub is here. Alright, morning comes. It is the first day of the second week of the third month. Weather is sunny.
That's nice. Pleasant day.
Oh, happy day.
And so, anything to do before leaving town?
It might be nice to
really
stop
any-
by the orphanage and just see how the kids are doing. I was thinking.
Sure. Yeah,
Alright.
that sounds good.
I think we promised them to visit before we go.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that.
As
Ruff,
you go
ruff.
by the orphanage, there is lots of activity. You can smell something sweet being made already.
Hmm.
I thought there was a choir going on over here, honestly.
Yeah, I
and
could see
you
it,
can
yeah.
see as you approach, you can see many kids at this time in the morning, like already coming out of the orphanage, like cleaning up their eyes, like covering their eyes from the sun. And along Mr. Therio, as they seem to be on their way to buy apples or something. My Yondu brain says apples every time. I don't know why.
I know. It's engraved.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to be starting movement. As they have quite a large amount of kids now.
Yeah.
The kids are, as you see them before you even get close enough to interact, they seem all happy.
Good. That's the main thing I was concerned about. That's good.
I mean, we left them funds for 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
they should be fine.
Yeah.
And they are definitely looking better. And many of them, the ones you saw from the mine, you see them have better looking clothing.
Right.
Not regal, but at least modest. No more rags from the mines. And
That's great.
Yeah, they seem happy. Although you do see a lonely kid. Hold on, I misclicked. There you go. You do see a lonely kid on the side, looking at the flowers at the little front of
Aw.
this area.
Is that the druid kid? Whose name I've forgotten now? Lycar, that was it, or
That's
something?
little lake car.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
So you guys approach. His face like illuminates, and he dashes towards Quiver.
Aw.
I'm gonna pick the little bugger up and make him fly like a plane
Oh.
or bird.
As you do,
Not
the
gonna
kid-
throw him up, but you know the thing where you lift kid over your head and you spin.
The
and
kid
you go,
does not resist.
Sounds as well.
Yeah,
You
of
do,
course.
You do a Disney spin with a kid in hand.
Aw.
Nice.
I would say there's birds around, but you don't have enough level to transform into a bird yet.
How cute.
The kid seems happy. Mr. Quiver, are you leaving town?
Oh yes, my child, we are leaving town, but worry not, you're safe here.
I want to go back home.
You wanna go home?
As you start to remember, this kid is
woods.
from the woods by
Yeah.
Foster.
Yeah, I know. We marked it. I
Also, you know
remember
there's
that.
a druidic village within that place.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of secret, but somewhere within the
Well,
forest there is.
Let me think. What direction are we headed anyway?
We could get him in the general vicinity, but would he be strong enough by himself to get the rest of the way?
Probably
Like,
not.
do we want to escort him
Yes,
there?
I
Like,
feel like we should. If we do, we would need to bring him all the way. We can't
Yeah.
just be like, okay,
I
yeah,
agree.
here's horse rep. Go, good luck
exactly, that's the problem.
now.
Without any
Dropping
of
him
you
off in the
realizing-
horse rep.
And out of nowhere, from behind you, Quiver. Don't worry about the kid.
Oh my god.
As he's on your shoulder.
That's super creepy.
Freaking Pharax, man.
I don't know. What? You gonna bring him home?
I will make sure to bring him back at least to Hosrath after you guys are done.
Well, I mean, okay, that sounds fantastic. Good job, Ferrix. But you think maybe we could
Perhaps
like,
he would be
bring him
safer here,
actually
dear.
home? Either here or home. I don't think the general vicinity of Hosrath is like safe for kids.
I agree.
I
He
also agree
chuckles.
with that.
I
Hosrath
commend the
is
effort.
a safe place thanks to all of you. We can go back. I need things to arrange here before we go back. I will bring the kids that want to come back to Hosrath, and this one can come with us. So you take care of bringing him home after you're done with your actual concerns.
I see.
I just want to make sure you know that Hosrath is not his home.
He looks at you with a face of, I want to slap you.
I don't mean to insult you or your intelligence, but
He puts his hand on your shoulder. I deal with information, don't worry.
Amelie rolls her eyes.
All right,
Wait,
again.
if you really want to take the boy home, we could take a sidetrack and take him.
For no selfish reasons whatsoever, I would like to visit the druidic place, but I understand that this would be quite a long off-road trip, and I would not want to decide this by myself. And yeah,
Time is of the essence, he says, as he points. However, a good goodbye is always appreciated, especially from the kids. As he points to the kids, and all of you pay attention to him. Look back, he's no longer there.
I love that.
God.
It's so stupid.
what a dude!
Oh.
He's a dude that's
I
a
hope
guy.
one day I get to do that.
Give me a second. At what level do you get reliable time?
I think it's like level 10 or something? 11? Level 11, I want to say.
Level 11. By level 11, let me see. Yeah, by level 11, you're gonna do that exactly.
Hell yeah.
Because you're gonna have a +8. You're gonna have +13. Yeah, your minimum stealth is gonna be 23.
That's so good. That's so good.
Wow.
That's 123.
You are gonna have 23 stealth on a natural 1.
That's amazing.
So yeah, you only get to level 11 to be Batman.
That woman.
Right.
You already have the hook shot, so
Yeah, I do. It works.
The grappling hook right there.
Yeah, that's so good.
But yeah, as all of you roll your eyes at the fact that Horax disappeared once again in front
Yeah.
of your very eyes. Lakar nods actually, and I'm still recuperating from the time in those mines, so a bit of a break could help.
You will be fine, little one. Once everything is ready here, we'll bring you back to your home.
He looks at you with a bright face, nods, and puts his hands together, chants some words, and gives you a flower.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. And Otis pets him on the head.
Aw.
Good boy. Who's a good boy?
they nod, and after a bit, you can hear the door open as the Mrs. Amber opens the door and kids, the waffles are ready. And the kids disappear like Farax inside.
How is Miss Amber looking? Does she look well?
Well, she looks fine.
Okay, good.
I mean, now she doesn't recognize you. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
So it's your chance.
I think Amelie's
Not
just
yet,
gonna leave
alright.
it for now.
Mrs. Amber,
Oh?
no,
Oh, yes.
you seem to be doing well. We just wanted to say goodbye before we leave the town and make sure that everything is right here.
Oh, it's quite a chaos. But the kids are recuperating and they seem to be better.
That's great
Still need to
news.
get some sheets and some new beds, but things will
Well-
be fine in a few days.
You can use the funds we left for you for that. And if
Very
anything,
much appreciated. She nods, putting her hands together.
comes up,
um,
you can always go to Fangbreakers to help you out as well.
That we will. And as you look at her, you can notice her eyes are identical to Rose's.
Oh,
It's like you're looking at the same eyes a few years later. Quite a few years later.
Makes sense.
yep. Well, now that everything is fine, we should be on our way.
And as you're saying that, a kid come back. Mrs. Amber, Charlie hit me with the doll.
Aw.
Children noises. Well, good luck in your travels. I hope to see you at some time in the future. Now. And she goes back inside
Aw.
to deal with the children. And you can see her go back in with a smile.
Good. Well, I'm glad everyone's well. That's all I really wanted to check.
Should we start our journey?
There's one more thing I'd
Next
like to
time
do
on
before
Dragon
we
Ball Z.
leave town.
What?
Amelie would like to visit a certain grave.
Mm. As you go to
Remind
the
me
graveyard,
where the cemetery was? It was like here-ish, right?
you went to the exact place.
Oh, there you go.
Chill morning at the graveyard. As you approach the place you saw, old tombs.
And they do indeed say Tobin on them, don't they?
They do indeed say
Ah.
Terwin.
Amelie just has a very sad look on her face. And she just says, Mother? Father? It feels so strange to say that. How can I even say it when I never even got to know who you were? You were taken away from us so cruelly. Taken away from me so cruelly. I do not know if there is some kind of afterlife or not, but if there is, I hope you are well up there. Perhaps you are looking down upon me. If you are, I do wonder, would you be proud of me? Frankly, I would not be proud of myself. I've done some terrible things. I wouldn't even call myself a very good person because of that, but... And she kind of looks away for a moment. I suppose I may finally have a chance to do something good with my skills. I'll have a chance to make things right as best I can. That is all I can do. And she sadly walks away.
While she does that,
Damn, that hit me in the feels.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
music is very
letting Amelie do her own thing. Alaire would like to just look around the cemetery and see if he's noticed or sees any names he recognizes with an investigation check.
No need for a check.
No need? Okay.
The only names you recognize there are Terwin.
Sherman. All right.
The tombs of Alan and Ellie Terwin lie behind you all. Old and a bit mossy. Still with now the dried out flowers that Mrs. Amber left a few days ago.
Hmm.
You guys get ready for travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Damn, I came up with that on the spot.
So
Huh.
well. I did so well
That
naming
did
that
not-
track Family Graveyard.
That did not sound like you came up with it on the spot.
Really?
That makes it even more impressive.
Yeah,
Wow, thank you.
It was great. I mean, the
Um,
music was perfect.
The music is great. It's really good.
Like
Yeah.
insane.
It's pretty good.
That's the perfect track.
It really is. Yeah.
To me, from the end standpoint, it sounds like the start, at least, of an alignment shift in someone.
Could be. Could be.
But
Time
first,
will
we
tell.
need to kill Seraph.
Yes.
Right.
And I guess with that, we start heading out of town, huh?
Makes sense, yeah.
As you start heading out of town,
A dragon appears now.
Oh my god.
Farax appears.
Farax appears. Does he actually?
Yeah. As you're heading out
You
with
son of a!
with Pretzel.
Oh,
And
with
he's
pretzel?
leaning, arms crossed, leaning on a like post, waiting for you guys to
Will
go.
kind of forgot Pretzel again.
Oh my god.
You left Pretzel at the Fangbreaker's place. I assume you took her along the ride.
I would like to
Coming
imagine
out.
we
yeah,
took
we
her.
totally did.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
planned.
Yeah.
We didn't. We just
100%.
forgot as players, not as characters. It's fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about
Of
it.
course.
There's no way we would ever.
We would
forget
never
about
Just
forget
one
our
dude, like, come
trusty
on.
Steve.
Pretzel.
We would never do
I
that.
will tell you now. The next April Fool's special is Pretzel Adventures.
Oh
As One
yeah.
of you takes the paper of Pretzel and some animal companions,
Oh my god.
as the party forgot.
No,
About
we.
Pretzel. So
Oh.
Pretzel has a free day.
We
But yeah.
never did.
Next time we'll
Nice.
remember. I promise. Oh, that's
As
funny.
you guys are getting close, you see Farax, arms crossed, looking down, seemingly waiting for you all. And as soon as he sees you, he looks at you, Amelie, aka Rose,
Mm-hmm.
and does the come over here finger motion.
Yeah. Amelie does so.
One more thing.
Hmm.
Should you go to the market, do not take any more chops. Directed at our group.
Why?
Things have changed.
I see.
The one that decides those jobs is no longer the same person.
Is it who I think it is?
He raises an eyebrow. Who do you think it is?
Zareth?
Seraph is too low for to be in a position to send those jobs.
Hmm.
It's higher up.
And I
You
suppose
probably
you're not
have
going to
heard
tell me.
rumors. You can take your own conclusions at this point. I see it in your face.
Fair enough.
The one that used to send the jobs is no longer the same person. So
I see.
We're no longer doing that.
All right.
as you may find yourself going for someone that is actually an ally and not a foe.
Understood. And that's it.
And as you all continue moving, you see Farax walk away normally.
What? Hang on, he's just walking away? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you run?
that's
You
great.
did not expect that one, did you?
No, I didn't.
You got sick or something.
Yeah, he must be, exactly.
Alright.
Oh, that's good.
Take your minis off the board as
Yeah.
we move this map for a while,
Meow.
and bring them to
Yeah.
the map, to the camp area.
Yeah.
The camp area.
I
Yeah.
would have.
I was
to
gonna say,
be-
this is probably a good spot
Yeah,
to
it's
call
a
it a session.
perfect spot, I guess.
Yeah.
This is a good
Yeah.
spot to call it a session.
But
first-
Oh no.
Just to know if I need to
Nope,
prep
I like
anything extra,
Ah,
roll me these.
alright.
Boy, my
Oh,
favorite.
let's go.
Eh,
Oh, pretty good. Don't you? Hey, I rolled that
oh,
one.
sorry.
It's fine, it was a 6.
Yeah, sorry.
the
I
red was a six,
mispicked.
by the way.
So
It was a 6, yeah.
That was a 6.
Yeah.
So 6, 6, 5, 4.
Damn, that was a good roll.
Yeah, that's one of the best.
Yeah.
Wow, that might be the best one we've had.
Okay. So. All right. Interesting things to be seen during your travel
Hmm.
tomorrow.
Cool.
Also, let me
Things
add
to
it
look
Dragon
forward to.
anyways,
hand.
I already know.
A dragon
Oh,
appears now.
that's good.
Be
A
like
good dragon appears and gives you a wish.
Yeah.
Then after the wish,
Can
it
we wish for
becomes
more wishes?
7 little balls and flies away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Shenron.
And so the session ends
Yay, that was great.
Nice one.
as the group ends with a brand new mindfucked memory. And
Yeah.
feelings.
I'm really curious about why
Because,
that happened. That's the
The
thing that's
stars
getting me.
align for you guys to be in town for a King's Showcase.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's really lucky that we got that information because, like, again, if none of us saved, we wouldn't know.
We just
It
wouldn't
would
know.
delay the remembrance of that thing
Yeah.
and just add more to the pile of lore dump once
Yeah. Yeah.
you manage to
Yeah.
go through Mindfog.
But how did Lyra get so strong? That's super
Hmm.
weird. Like super weird.
She's not only strong, she's a silver blade.
Yeah. Huh. I guess we'll find out.
Must have been a training arc or something, you know?
Yeah. Big training arc, huh?
Yeah, you guys have 2 days of travel
Yep.
to get back to Hosrath at night.
Yep.
And then scheming and planning. and
Yes. Then
finding
we have to
how
figure out what we're
do
gonna
things
do when we get there. Yeah.
and how you're gonna do it.
Sounds good.
Investigation and plotting,
Yeah.
and it's going to be all up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna
Hopefully
be
we can come up with
Also,
a
during your
good
travel time,
plan this time.
As said, you are gonna have the chance to ask Hope anything you want. So
Yeah.
you have an entire week to come up with questions and things you may need to know.
Yeah. I have to think
do
about
not
that.
see an issue with our first plan.
Yeah, it was
no,
amazing.
definitely not.
I mean, it
No
worked out, right? So
It did work out in the end, yeah. Can't argue with that. Yeah, this was great.
Plans are to be failed, so
Yeah.
things get funny.
I mean, it's no fun if just the plan goes flawlessly with no hiccups whatsoever, you know? There's got to be some wrinkles
yeah,
in
we
there.
just wanted to add some more drama, you know. Make it
Yeah,
more
exactly. It's fine. All
I
right,
was really worried we were gonna become slaves.
we were fine.
interesting.
Yeah, I was telling Sayward at the start of before the start of the session. My lesson from that was to be more poker face and allow you guys to do you without me being obvious about my own concerns about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Would have been fun if we just became like workers for a while.
I mean, we
It
kind of
would've
did
been
for a
fun to be
bit.
like, what are these guys
You
even doing?
can
Well-
take downtime and just get a job. It's involved. Like,
But
there
it's
is
more
rules for
fun
that.
in the mines.
Oh yeah, fun. Getting whipped a bunch and
digging is awesome. If you're digging correctly, you're not gonna get punished. Like, I don't see the
Maybe.
problem. Just
You
dig
you
correctly.
maybe get like 2 meals a day, not just one. If you try
Right?
hard.
Now you're
Yeah.
thinking.
wow,
pretty
really, really trying to put a positive spin on it, huh?
Slavery, but good.
Slavery, but good. Right, I will end stream. I'll be a moment. Alrighty. This was a great session. This was really fun. Yeah, lots of interesting story stuff here. We're getting into some big stuff, and it sounds like next time is going to be some interesting planning and some interesting scheming in terms of how are we going to, well, probably kill some folks, I imagine. Gonna be interesting. I'm not good at coming up with plans on the fly, but, you know, maybe we'll find some kind of opportunity. We shall see. But that's something to look forward to next time. As usual, we try to do these every week, so hopefully we shall. But yeah, until then, have a good one, folks. Take care.